Hare Krishna. On Sunday, I mentioned devotee Śūrā, who was from the Radha Damodar BBT airport Sankirtan party. And he was at the Chicago airport all the time that I was there from 76 to 80. And then last night I just got the news that he'd passed away. I'd watched some things on Dandavat about him and read some articles. In the time that I was there, he was a really good friend. We didn't keep much contact thereafter. Once I came to the UK, he also came to Dallas when I was there. And then he went to St. Louis. I remember spending 1980 Gaur Purnima over there with him. And then some years later, he went to Los Angeles and worked with BBT. Of course, in 1980, I went to the UK. He was a really entertaining person, let me put it that way, when we were distributing books together. And of course, I wasn't there full-time at the airport, but when I was full-time or when I was out on the marathon, Christmas marathon, or some other times like Thanksgiving, he was very, very entertaining. And for him, being at the airport was like a real, as they say in America, a blast. And he had this saying that he used to always say, well, some devotees say that book distribution is so difficult. They must be crazy. I think book distribution is just greatest fun that you can have. And we had fun. I was always with him. We had great fun. Everything was humorous. The way he approached people, what he told them, and so on. And it was nice. And we sort of slept around the same swimming pool at night. That was it was an empty swimming pool, but that was the Brahmachari ashram, the swimming pool. So he gave good classes. He had a wonderful voice. He sang nicely. And he was always into going out early and staying out late. I also like to hang out late. Those were sort of really good hours on book distribution. And we did have some contact after I went to the UK. I remember once I was still at the Manor, so that must have been a while ago, maybe about 15 years ago, maybe a little more. And we were talking on the phone about the idea of having a reunion in O'Hare, of getting all the devotees who used to do book distribution there, he, Naikatma Prabhu, myself, Vaisheshika Prabhu, others, and have our marathon over there at the airport. He was quite into it. The only problem was that laws had changed and everyone was, distribution was confined to a table off on the side. So that would have been intolerable for us, where we had the free run of the place. But anyway, we exchanged some nice pleasantries at that time, more jokes, and he's no doubt with Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, having dedicated all his life to Srila Prabhupada's books, either distributing them or then later working with the BBT, the North American BBT in Los Angeles. So, yeah, it came as a real shock, but I guess it shouldn't anymore. Hare Krishna, Śūrā Prabhu ki jai.